Hey Bobcats, I'm Valerie Munoz, and today on the Bobcat News we'll highlight safety. Do you ever know what you should do during an emergency? That's a tough question to answer because we go to places like school, the movies, stores, malls, and theme parks. Today we would like to examine different areas you may visit in a day. This edition is not to scare you but to inform you. When we know what to do, that makes us feel safe and prepared for anything that may happen. The first thing we should do is remain calm. Do not panic. When we panic, the brain automatically shuts down and we freeze. My fellow journalists will do their best to help you as they explain what to do. This is Violet Munoz. Listen and learn.
Okay, where is the place we all spend most of our time? Yes, that's right, school. We can assume that everyone knows what to do in an emergency, so let's go over some important things. You may have a substitute that needs help, or you may have to help a young student. In the event of a fire drill, we must remain calm and walk in a straight, quiet line to the football field. Don't worry about your personal items. If they call a lockdown, we may be a little more confused about where we should report. If you are in a classroom, the teacher will lock the door, cover the windows with paper, and ask you to sit quietly in a safe place away from the windows and doors. You will be in the dark, so just close your eyes and take a cat nap. There is no reason to worry, cry, or panic. If you are in the cafeteria, the doors will be locked and everyone is going into the kitchen for safety.
Thanks, Kyler, for that important information. Now I'm going to share some more important information that you need to know. If you're in the gym, the coach will turn off all the lights and lead you into the girls' locker room, where you will remain quiet until the lockdown is clear. If you're in the restroom or hall, do your best to get to a classroom quickly. If not, you may also lock your restroom stall, jump on the tank, keeping feet out of sight. When you are on the playgrounds, follow the teacher's instructions. It may be the closest classroom, a house across the street, or the judge's office. Do not panic, just follow the group to a safe location. In the library, the door will be locked, the lights will be turned off, and you will be led into a closet in the back. If you're in the office, nurse's area, computer lab, you will be led to a safe area. Remember, the most important rule is to stay quiet and listen to instructions from the office on the intercom. Great job, Bobcats. Now there's no confusion on what you should do when on campus. This is Natalie Ramos and Kyla Perez with the Bobcat News.
Hey Bobcats. Researchers say that most people do not know how to call for help. That's right, call 911. But in a sudden situation, people will panic. Sometimes you have to be a leader and help people remain calm. Okay, Bobcats. Let's say if we're in H-E-B or Walmart or really any public place, and you see something that doesn't look right, do you know what to do? You got it. Tell your parents. And I know you like to go wander off and check out new games and toys. So if they aren't nearby, go tell a store employee or the customer service department.
If the line is long, use your cell phone and call 911. It is important to remember to never talk to strangers. So stay with your parents and do not wander off. So have fun while you are out there, but be careful of your surroundings. This is Raina Rios and Kira
Rios with the Bobcat News.
Today, Bobcats will be talking to Miss Campbell. Miss Campbell, welcome to the Bobcat News.
Thank you, Tatiana, for having me here.
How long have you been working for Batesville School?
This is my 17th year.
What grade do you teach?
I teach the pre-K and the kinder class.
What do you love about your job?
I like working with the children and teaching them new things.
Tell us about your family.
I live in Batesville. I have a husband. His name is Corey, and I have 2 daughters, Nicole and Brianna.
When you're not teaching, what do you do on your free time?
I like to spend it with my daughters shopping at Target.
If you were a superhero, what power and why?
If I was a superhero, I would like to be invisible to spy on people.
Thank you, Miss Campbell, for taking your busy day. This is Tatiana Luna with the Bobcat News. Hi Bobcats, I'm Vale Munoz and I'm super excited to be reporting on the GED programs that is taking place every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The GED class is located in the primary building and begins at 5:30 to 7:30. To start the GED program, students must take a placement test. The program has already started for this year but will resume next year. Now we're going to step in and see what is going on in this classroom.
I want you to tell me what is happening.
There are several UCISD employees as well as community members that are also taking advantage of the program. So I asked them, what are y'all experiencing?
Learning a little bit more about life.
What are you learning about?
I don't know how to say it.
Why are you taking this class?
To advance
To get your what?
my thinking.
Jessica?
Para aprender más inglés.
Para aprender más inglés.
What do you think of your teacher?
She's
Nice person.
awesome.
Is she
Nice
awesome?
person.
She's awesome,
She
isn't
takes
she?
her time to
Yeah.
show us what we need to learn.
Good. That's
Thank you.
awesome. Great. Thank you, and good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Okay. And that's to separate the place value.
Okay.
Okay? So then it's just adding up your rows to make sure that they're in the right place.
How do y'all like the GED program?
It's helpful. Yeah, very helpful.
What are your plans after receiving your GED?
Going to college,
Becoming someone important.
getting a better job. Okay? I'm definitely going to college.
Good day, Bobcats. Did you know that one way you can excel in school is to be responsible and attend school every day? Today we will talk to the Batesville School Attendance Clerk, Mrs. Correa. Hi, Mrs. Correa.
Hi.
Can you tell our viewers why it's important to come to school every day?
It is very important. For one, there is state law that they do have to be here at school, which is, very important, the attendance. For your learning abilities, the instructional purpose of you being here to learn. It's very important that you be here every day to do your work, not to stay behind, not to have trouble having to catch up with your grades, with your all that information that you don't want to miss, and you don't want to come back another day, and the teacher just cannot go back sometimes and repeat what she might have said. So it's very important that you are at school every day, and everybody is. It's very important.
What do you do in your daily job to report attendance to central office?
I do my printouts. I do have a procedure. I have to make sure that the teachers submit the attendance in order for me to know who is out and who's here, in order for me to be able to call the parents, find out the reason why they're out. That is a Texas thing. I need to notify the Texas state that what happened, why you're not here. I need to contact your parents just to find out exactly what happened or what's the reason. I do reports after that. I do have a cut line. It's a certain time that I need to report those reports. I do my printouts. I have certain steps that I have to go through my procedures to do my printouts, and then they do their procedures of having to report their printouts. And this is reported every day for the 180 days that you are in school.
Can you tell us the difference between an excuse absent and an unexcused absent?
An excuse absent is when actually you bring me a doctor's note stating the reason why you were out. Parent notes I do submit, but I do prefer doctor's notes. That is the difference. A non-excused absent is when you do not, or your parents do not contact me whatsoever for any information at all. Those are unexcused absences.
What does this office need when students return to the school from an illness or a trip out of town?
They need a note. It's very important that they return a note back to me stating where they were at or the purpose of their absence.
Is there a good time for kids to be checked out early?
We prefer them not to be checked out early, especially because, again, the instructional purpose is really, really important. We have it only because if students are sick, or it's a dire emergency that they would have to be taken out early. Other than that, it's very important that they stay in school.
When is the last day of school this year?
It is May the 24th.
When do we return in the fall?
We return back in the fall in August the... I am not certain actually on that day. I know it is in August. I did a printout, but I don't have it with me at the moment.
Thank you, Mrs. Cunningham.
You're welcome.
This is Kendall Watchman with the Responsibility Report.
Thank you.
Hi Bobcats, today we will give a huge shout out to the students that were chosen as Students of the Month for March.
In pre-K we have Reina Ramos.
Kinder Student of the Month is Nadia Vidal.
Our first grade Student of the Month is Isai Vasquez.
In second grade, Zoe Ranos was chosen to represent their class.
The third grade teacher chose Cadence Mata.
In fourth grade, Ava Torres was chosen.
Kata Perez in fifth grade is Student of the Month.
And Natalie Ramos will be Student of the Month representing the sixth grade class.
We also have a few PBIS star students for the month of March. They are Easton Mason, Josh Torres, and Ray Rios. They were chosen for following the 4 Bs and making great improvements in their learning.
The Kyle character trait winners for March are Tatiana Luna and staff member Tiffany De Leon. Way to go, Bobcats.
This is Davina Flores and David Valia with the Bobcat News.
Hi Bobcats, I'm Diane Mazan, and today we will talk to our school principal, Dr. Hector Lopez. What are some things parents need to be aware of in the next few weeks?
Well, Daniel, we got a pretty busy schedule as we seem to have all year long at school, which is a good thing. We're going to have our STAR test coming up April 9th and 10th. We're going to have the 4th grade writing, 5th grade math STAR on the 9th, and then the 5th grade reading on the 10th. Parents need to know this is going to be a closed campus on those 2 days, and so only emergencies you can come into the office. Additionally, another great thing this week on the 12th, we're going to have our PBIS kindergarten through 3rd grade field trip. We're going to head out to the Natural Bridge Caverns. I'm really excited. I've never been. Have you been, Daniel?
No.
You've never been either, so I'm going to get to go out. Maybe I'll come back and tell you guys all about it. April 15th is a board meeting for the district. April 18th is a very cool event we hold every year here, very special to our campus. Our RDSPD unit, our Deaf Education Unit, has their restaurant day. And so those students put together a restaurant menu, and they're serving the meals, they're the waiters, they're the full staff. They do an incredible job. It's a great way that they train up. And so that's the 18th. Really excited about that. On the 19th, we're going to have a school holiday. That's the Easter Friday, Good Friday. April 24th, I want to make sure we all remember April 24th is Secretary's Day. And so there's some great secretaries, and we got to make sure we honor them. And April 26th is our 4th grade Ag Fair field trip. There's just going to be a ton of learning all around the month as well.
How is the parenting and GED program going?
Well, Daniel, I'm glad you asked. That is very near and dear to my heart, that program. Miss Chapoy and Miss Sanchez are teaching those courses. They are having a great time helping out the community here, working with some parents and family members to help them open up new roads. So I'm really excited. They seem to be doing very well. I look forward to those first few graduates coming through soon.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez. This is Daniel with the Bobcat News.
Hi Bobcats, today on the Bobcat News we are going to talk with Miss Rachel Gonzalez. Miss Gonzalez is the teacher for the parenting program. Can you tell us about the program?
Yes, absolutely. The program is called a Middle Way Parent Group, and it consists of 8 sessions. And so every Monday evening from 5:30 to 7, we get together with some of your parents, and we discuss different parenting tips that will help the family have better communication with each other.
What types of issues do y'all cover?
Well, the main one, should children have a cell phone? So we talk about effective communication. We talk about the importance of parents taking care of themselves, because if they can take care of themselves, then they are more able to take care of you. We talk about discipline. We talk about punishment. We talk about how you guys can better be more informed when it comes to choices. And then consequences. And of course, not all consequences are negative. There's a lot of consequences that are positive.
Thank you for your time. This is Natalie Ramos with the Bobcat News.
Thank you.
Hello, Bobcats. I am Jordan Rios, and today we will talk about how important it is to read. Reading is something you can do for enjoyment, and while you read, you will build fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension skills. The school library has so many great books. Take advantage of having so many amazing titles at your fingertips. If you like reading scary stories, the library has a large number of Goosebump titles. If you like funny books, you can read any of the Bad Kitty, Dork Diary, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, or Captain Underpants. If history is something you like, there are many titles to read, like I Survived, Chronics of Narnia, and more. For the youngest Bobcats, the library has a large variety of fun and entertaining books. In May, the top 3 students in each class will receive an invitation to a pizza party. So get busy reading. This is Jordan Rios with the Pride Report.